Welcome back into Fox 54 for another segment of the Racing Roundtable with your morning news anchor Jackson Rowland alongside producer and NASCAR reporter Mr. Michael Manny. We're breaking down the Firekeepers Casino 400 at Michigan International Speedway this weekend. And Michael, it's going to be a fun race at a fun track and a unique track at that.
Yeah, Jackson, Michigan is really, if you will, a unicorn on the Cup Series schedule now, because since Auto Club Speedway closed down a few years ago, Michigan really stands alone as the only 2-mile intermediate track that the Cup Series races on actively at this time. There are other, long 2+ mile tracks. There's the super speedways, there's Indianapolis, there's Pocono, but those are all classes all their own. Right. Michigan really stands alone as the lone 2-mile intermediate oval, and it leads to high speeds, lots of passing, very action-packed. It's going to be a good race.
It's going to be a fun race, and has always performed well with the next generation of car. And speaking of specific cars, we talk about teams that do well here. Usually the Ford teams.
Ford has dominated Michigan in recent years, and one team I want to spotlight last week when we were talking about Nashville, I spotlighted Trackhouse. This week I want to spotlight RFK Racing because historically they've had great success at Michigan going back years. Now Brad Keselowski and really the team as a whole has had some rough luck in 2025 so far, but I want to spotlight Ryan Preece because his first year in RFK equipment had some tough luck at times, but has really been a breakthrough year for him. He had his best result last year in many years at Michigan while he was still in a Stewart-Haas car. Chris Buescher has won at Michigan in the past. Brad Keselowski hasn't quite gotten there yet, but he's a Michigan native, so I know he'd love to get a win at his home track as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned Pierce. I mean, he had a great breakthrough race there last year. You'd like to think he can do it again because he is trending in the right direction, so he's one to keep your eye on. But of course, you've got several other favorites that you're watching this weekend.
Yeah, 2 more guys I want to spotlight. Now, we're talking about Ford, you can't talk about Ford without Team Penske. And Joey Logano, the reigning Cup Series champion, racing well, has 3 career wins at Michigan. And another guy, stop me if you've heard this before, Jackson, or audience, Kyle Larson, dominant on intermediate tracks.
Every week now.
Kyle Larson, dominant at intermediate tracks. He's got 3 wins at Michigan too, but they're in the old generation of car and is back when he was at Chip Ganassi Racing. He's come close since he's been at Hendrick, but hasn't gotten the win here in Hendrick equipment, but he's a favorite wherever you go at an intermediate racetrack.
Yeah, and I'm excited to watch it on this specific track. It's going to be a great race, and you can watch that race. It's going to be Sunday, 2 p.m. Then, of course, another race to keep your eye on right here on Fox 54 tomorrow at noon is going to be the Craftsman Truck Series race at Michigan International Speedway. You're not going to want to miss that. So make sure to catch both of those this weekend, and we can't wait to update you on all that happens next week. This has been Jackson Rowland.
And I'm Michael Manny. Tune in next week for another edition of the Racing Roundtable when NASCAR makes history and goes south of the border to Mexico City. We'll break it all down for you. So long.